have two reveals to show you today from Louis Vuitton, and I also have a third piece that I already had that goes with these two. All three are from one of Louis Vuitton's most popular collections of all time, and they've had a recent resurgence, as I'm sure many, if not all of you, are aware. Funny thing is, of these two pieces I'm revealing, I purchased one of them with the intention of cleaning it up and then moving it along. As many of you know, I'm starting to add handbag cleaning and reselling to my business here. But that piece I bought to turn around, I ended up really loving, and I'm keeping it. And then the second piece, which I purchased with the intention to keep, I ended up not liking it as much as I thought I would, so that one I'm going to turn around. Stay tuned to the end of the video to see which of those two pieces that is and how you can get your hands on it. One of these two pieces is a handbag, and the reason that I'm doing reveals today instead of unboxings like I usually do is because for the handbag I ordered two custom pieces to go along with it, and I've been waiting for those to be able to show you in this video. But of course I had to open everything and take a look at it first, make sure it was all okay. And one of the accessories that I got for the handbag alters the bag in a way that I bet most of you didn't even know that you are supposed to do with this bag. So stick around to see what that's about. And welcome, I'm Autumn Beckman, and I'm here to help you live your most luxurious life within your budget. I post new videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so please make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of those, and so you don't miss my daily community posts where I share the best sales and fabulous handbags that I find. Also, don't miss my website, autumnbeckman.com. I'll have it linked below, and that's where you can find handbags and other things that I have for sale, including the My Handbag Collection organizer. This is the front and back of the item tracker page where you can record everything you'd ever want to know about your handbags and small goods. And these organizer pages are something that I designed to help you curate and organize a collection of your most treasured items. Now let's jump right into the reveals. I'll start with the two small goods and then we'll look at the handbag. First up is this piece. This is the Louis Vuitton denim Reyes. Reyes indicates that it has these stripes. And this is a pouch from Louis Vuitton's original denim collection under Marc Jacobs. It also has this emblem here that we've seen on many Louis Vuitton bags, relates to their trunk history. And of course you can see the monogram print across it. So here's the front and then the side. So you do have a little bit of vachetta on this piece, the piping there, and that piece. That's completely sewn down so you wouldn't have the bottom flipping up like you do on some other pieces. Here's the back and the side. This is a snap that you can undo and use to help zip or unzip this piece. So there's the top, you have the zipper and the style zipper pull, and then the bottom looks like this. Inside the pouch, it has that yellow Alcantara lining. There is a little slip pocket on the back with the patch, and then nothing on the other side. And this pouch says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in Italy. Something interesting about this pouch, and I don't think that I can really show you this, but I can at least describe it, is that right along here there's about an inch width band on the inside that gives a little more structure so it doesn't just collapse. The rest of it is just the denim and Alcantara, so it's very smushy. And I also didn't point out that it has these pleats in it too, which is so pretty. I love pieces with pleats. And the exterior of this piece looks fantastic. As we know, this denim can wear and age over time. This one is in great shape. It does perhaps have a little bit of fading, but overall it looks really great, and the vachetta has a beautiful honey patina. To give you a sense of the size of this piece, here's a mini pochette next to it. They are very close to the same size. The denim pouch is slightly larger, and because it's denim, it will be more forgiving because it'll move around a little bit. It doesn't have that structure that the same piece in something like epi leather would have. To give you another indication of the size of this, I'll show you just a couple of things really quick regarding what would fit. Here's my iPhone X. That looks like it would fit. Let's see if we can get it through the zipper. And yes, you can get your phone in here. Now the max size isn't going to fit though. I also have my Louis Vuitton zippy coin. That would certainly fit. And there's how it looks with my phone and the zippy coin. Or if you didn't want to carry a wallet that would be so bulky in a pouch like this, you could carry a smaller card holder, and in this case, I'll reveal a piece many of you already know I have from this collection, which is my denim clay. The clay would easily fit, and that slips right down in there. As so. And that gives you more room certainly than having the zippy coin in there, so you could fit a few more things. And I'm wondering, if you don't want to carry a card holder, could you put cards in that little slip pocket? Well, they're too wide to fit that way, but you could stand a card up in there and it would still zip closed. So now you know which Louis Vuitton collection I'm looking at. Which bag do you think I got from this collection? Some of you will remember that years ago I purchased the Louis Vuitton denim pleaty bag, which is probably still my favorite bag from this collection. But I figured out pretty quickly that that bag didn't work for me because it just didn't have enough structure. And particularly with that koala pouch, having the need to push on that to be able to open or close the bag, that was a problem for me. I also wanted it to be crossbody, and I couldn't figure out how to do that elegantly because you couldn't remove the top handle. So I promptly sold that bag. That's one of my few luxury handbag regrets. Even though it didn't really work for me, I do wish I still had it. So what bag do you think I got from this collection now? If you have a guess, pause for a second and let me know in the description box. And I will reveal the bag, in 3, 2, 1. Here it is. This is the Louis Vuitton denim baggie. Again, from that original Marc Jacobs denim collection. And I know several people on YouTube, like Meredith of Living Luxe with Meredith and Gwenny of Styled by Gwenny, they have this bag and they have raved about it. So I got this one and I'm going to show you some things about it and show you the 2 accessories that I got to go with it that make it a lot more usable in my opinion. And by the way, I found the pouch on the Real Real as well as the clay years ago. And I got the bag from Clothes Mentor, which is kind of a thrift/consignment store. And they don't have a return policy, so you're always kind of taking a chance when you buy from them. This one looked like it was in pretty great condition, so I wanted to give it a shot. It is so floppy, it's hard to hold it up. So first of all, I could not believe the condition of this bag. This thing looks brand new, other than that the vachetta has a little honey patina on it. So let's take a look. Here is the front of the bag. Of course, you have that Louis Vuitton monogram. It's not the striped this time. It's just their traditional blue denim monogram. You have this piece of vachetta across the zipper there, and these 2 front pockets. And let me show you inside of each of these. So the inside of the zip pocket is just denim with no monogram. You can see how dark that is. And then inside these pockets, which have these koala clips that have almost no scratching at all on them, they're just practically brand new. You open that up and you have the denim there, the monogram denim there, and then on the other side, it's also monogram denim, and then you have that brass plaque. These pouches extend a little bit, but they've got this raised bottom here, an upside down V shape. I feel like with this bag, I wouldn't use those front pockets. I might use the zip pocket for my cell phone for quicker access, but mostly I'd use it for the body of the bag, the interior, which I'll show you in a second. So that was the front. The side looks like this. It does taper up a little bit. The back has no pockets. It's just the plain denim monogram. And then the other side. The base does have feet with those little vachetta pieces. And then the strap is adjustable on both sides and it's removable. So if you wanted to take that strap off and clip on a third-party strap, you could. Let's take a peek at the inside. And by the way, of course, they're using the same zipper pulls as on the pouch. So the zipper itself is buttery smooth, and the inside has that same mustard color Alcantara lining. You have this one large slip pocket on the back, nothing on the front. The patch on this one says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in USA. So that's the bag. It is gorgeous, and you know, I'm having so much trouble with it because it's so floppy. But with that denim pleaty, the floppiness was a problem because of those koala buckles. With this one, it's not, because you have a top zipper. And this easily fits over your shoulder. It's very easy to wear. So it's a pretty fantastic bag. Now let's look at the 2 accessories I got for it. The first, you may want to put sunglasses on, is this. This, of course, is a bag organizer, and I picked this up from my favorite place to get bag organizers, Cinnamon, on Etsy, and I will have them linked below. So this one has a big pocket on the back and then 3 pockets there. And the reason that this is my favorite place to get bag organizers is because you can have them custom made to the specs for your bag. Now this one they actually did already have available on the website for the baggy PM. Did I say already that this is the PM size? There's also this larger one, the GM. And usually when I get an organizer, I don't get it so much to organize the bag, I get it to give the bag structure or help it keep its shape while I have it stored. So let me put this in here because it makes a huge difference. With this one, it is a little bit of a squeeze to get it in and get it in place. The felt doesn't glide easily across the Alcantara. It wants to catch on it. So you have to play with it a little bit to get it in there just right. But once it's in, oh, what a difference a bag organizer shaper makes. This to me is so much better. I love squishy bags, and this is still squishy, but it's much more manageable to use now with this shaper / organizer inside of it. So there you go. Now let's look at the second accessory. I'm sure you all know that this denim collection was released in the early 2000s. I think it was 2005. So the only way to get these now is to get them pre-loved. And on the pre-loved market, this particular bag you usually find just like this, the bag with the shoulder strap. However, did you know, some of you will, some of you won't, I had no idea, that this bag originally also came with a crossbody strap. So I was able to order a custom one from Dress Up Your Purse. And I haven't tried it on the bag yet, so we're going to do that together now. One of the things I love about Dress Up Your Purse, besides being able to get straps that go perfectly with Louis Vuitton bags and not having to pay the hundreds of dollars that a Louis Vuitton strap costs, is that you can also order them custom to the patina that's on your bag. So you can get that fresh white vachetta, you can get this honey vachetta like I got, or you can get a much darker vachetta tone. And you can also get different edging on the straps, or different glazing. I got this one in clear because on the bag, you know, they originally come with kind of a red glazing, but it wears off over time. So I thought that just looked perfect with it. And then there's the patina of the Dress Up Your Purse strap against the Louis Vuitton strap. It's a fabulous match. This strap does look slightly more narrow than the Louis Vuitton one. So let's take the shoulder strap off and try the crossbody strap. And I love that this originally came with that option, but I haven't seen very many listings on the pre-loved market that include both straps. Most only have that shoulder strap. And I'll say two things as I'm putting this on. One, I'm having trouble getting the little metal piece through the holes. So these holes could be punched a little bit bigger, and I will let Melody at Dress Up Your Purse know that. And two, they did send this strap to me complimentary. Oh, and I also have a discount code for 15% off when you use my link below for Dress Up Your Purse. All right, so here it is with the crossbody strap. I did get it on without too much trouble, but it did take a little bit of effort to get that thing through the hole. So I have it on the longest length right now. So crossbody, it looks like this. That is so comfortable. And here's something I hadn't thought about. On the shortest length, which looks like that, and I'll put it on in just a second, the ends hang down off the sides, so that gives you another little decorative element to the bag, which, I don't know, some people would like, some wouldn't. I kind of like it. I think that's fun. So with this, it's not going to go crossbody on me very well, but at that shortest length, it becomes a great shoulder bag, and it hangs lower than it does with the shoulder strap. And actually for me, that's more comfortable than the shorter shoulder strap where it's right up under my arm. I feel like this would stay on my shoulder better because shoulder bags have a tendency to slip off my shoulder when I'm wearing them. And instead of having to have my hand, you know, up here, if the bag is sitting up here, I can have my hand at a more comfortable kind of waist point. I think that would work really well. Plus, with this one strap, you'd have the option of switching back and forth throughout the day, depending on what your needs are. I just had to turn my fan on. It's getting hot in here, especially with this bright light. So if you can hear it, I hope it's not too distracting. So now, these two pieces, I said I purchased one with the intention of flipping it and one with the intention of keeping it, but then the opposite ended up happening. So which am I keeping and which will be up for sale? Well, let's start with the handbag. Before I got this bag in person, I'd never really been a fan of this bag because of that vachetta strip across the front. I thought that was a really odd design choice, especially with the corners at 90-degree angles. I think it would have been better if they'd brought it down to a point like they do on the straps. But once I got this bag in person, and especially once I added the organizer to it, and now having that crossbody strap confirms it even more. I love this and I'm keeping it. So this is what I had bought with the intention of selling, but it's not going anywhere. And that means I purchased the pouch with the intention of keeping it, and I've decided not to. It's a fabulous little pouch. There's nothing at all wrong with it. I just feel like I'm not going to reach for it as much as I would some of my other pouches, like my mini pochettes or pochette accessoire. So this will be available on my website at autumnbeckman.com if you're interested in checking it out or picking it up. I will have my website linked below. I will also have Dress Up Your Purse linked below with the discount code, and the Cinnamon bag organizers linked below. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you back here next time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.